Hey, and welcome to what is, I guess, the second and probably final episode of IHN watches old Touhou replays of old clears to fill out gaps in the YouTube uploads. Because, like Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, I never uploaded a default lives clear of this game, but I've done it. Like, it's easy. This is the easiest lunatic clear in the series. It's not even really a question. So here's a clear with ReimuB. I don't actually know what the best shot type in this game for pure survival is. It probably is ReimuB, because you have a combination of decent damage and 3 bombs per life. But then again, Sakuya A. That focused bomb has some damage, and you get 4 per life. I also haven't played Perfect Cherry Blossom in even longer than I've played Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. That clear was 7 years old. This one is 11. Oh, we have spell histories this time too. So yes, 3 of 3. This clear did not take many attempts. I think this clear was probably from a time when I was trying to clear lunatics with as many shot types as I could, and that's something I might honestly bring back and just keep track of in like post 2020 clears, because I'm curious about it. Could be fun trying to clear them all. Now that I've said that, I'm realizing I really don't want to do LOK with Marisa or UFO with Marisa B. So maybe that's a bad idea. Anyway, unlike the OSD, Perfect Cherry Blossom actually has a system. It's the border system. The only thing that I knew and really cared about at this point was that, hey, if you shoot unfocused, you get your next border faster. So I remember I do that a bunch to get borders faster. I also know now that if you capture spell cards, you also get borders faster. Other than that, I know that past me would do a lot of border breaks, because you break the border, you get a whole bunch of small cherry items. In my mind, that gives you your next border faster, and more borders is better because it's less dodging. Is that true? I don't know. Yeah, the classic perfect stage 1. In most games, if you're going for a clear, you want to have a perfect stage 1, unless expending resources in stage 1 can put you ahead in resources later. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is something that's true in Unconnected Marketeers. Or, no, not on Marketeers, in Hidden Star and Four Seasons. Oh dang, this song is bass. I forgot PCB has a lot of, like, fast backing bass. Yeah, I remember so little about the way this game is structured in terms of its patterns. So what does Ken do? Alright, that's fair. Really, these first stages are not the interesting ones, right? Okay, 1 of 3. Is this the 1? Or is this one of the 3? Judging by where the border is, I probably managed to milk a border here, and then I break it, right? No, I death bomb. Alright, alright. That is one thing that I know I have improved at relative to my past self. Just recognizing when a situation is completely hopeless from a little farther out. So recognizing when situations are hopeless, I'm good at. Recognizing when situations are just dicey, and I should spend a bomb, I've gotten worse at. Which, fair. Another death bomb, but that one was definitely just a ReimuB death bomb. That was too far delayed to be a normal one. Though, that's what I get for trying to do the fancy sidestep strategy when there's a bullet in my lane. So 2 bombs spent is not good, honestly. 0 of 3, but that's going to be for probably an intentional border break. Yep, intentional border break gets me refunded 40%. That was lucky. Yeah, one of the things to watch out for in this series, there are certain boss attacks that if you're just playing to survive, you do not ever point of collect after. The one I always remember is Raisin's third non-spell. You do not point of collect into that. You just don't. I've got burned by that too many times. Honestly, if you're just playing for survival, there are certain attacks where it's just... You don't even want to POC for survival anyway, because you're just missing out on damage at the start of the non-spell. But it's fun. It's fun to POC and get everything. Though, I guess, again, Perfect Cherry Blossom has a bit of a balance there, with lives being tied to point items. Oh my gosh, that was a reactive one for sure. That was so late. Ooh, no border break. Interesting choice. I remember stage 3 in this game is structured very interestingly. Yeah, I also saw a video recently on what somebody thought were good Touhou music syncs, and I wasn't too impressed with with their choices, honestly, because most of them were just points where, ooh, a mid-boss shows up on like a change in the music, and that, to me at least, almost doesn't feel like a music sync so much as the song changes as a character shows up, right? However, this stage almost gets away with that because it has a few changes for Alice's multiple appearances. But also, in my opinion, one of the best music syncs is UFO Stage 5. Like, UFO Stage 5 has honestly grown on me quite a bit over time. It's a brutal stage, but when you know how to deal with it, it's very satisfying. Don't drop the 1-up. I dropped the 1-up? With the 1-up on the line, you almost want to just deliberately die. Wait, I dropped the 1-up and kept the run going? What? What? What was I trying to do? I mean, I know this game gives you plenty of lives, but I dropped the 1-up? In stage 3? If this was a lost life in stage 4, I'd understand. Again, UFO, I've been there. But stage 3? I'm just gonna be watching this Alice fight, wondering what? Because currently in that situation, I probably would have tried to rush the POC, and if I missed it, at least I get the 1-up anyway. And it kind of, no matter what happens, I have more than if I don't try for it, right? Would I recognize that in the moment, though, or is that just something that's, like, after the fact? Also, this is a pretty good Alice fight, all things considered. Alice is definitely not an easy fight. I mean, she's not that hard either. It's one of the easier stage 3 bosses, but I don't know, she's definitely not easy. All these orange arrowheads. Alright, so based on the resource counts here, or not the resource counts, the spell card histories, I can kind of assume that the 3 attempts at the beginning were kind of just me throwing attempts at this and keeping whatever and just seeing what happened. This run is probably from like 2012 or something. So, next up, stage 4. I mostly remember this as being the longest stage portion in the entire series. I'm not even sure that's true, but it certainly feels like it. The stage is a marathon. Oh, that's so dicey. Okay. Deliberately deferring the border. Probably smart. Honestly, probably should have deferred the border a little farther. Do I break it? No, I finish it. So here's a memorization section that at the time I probably had. Did I go for a POC on any of this? No. I'm dropping so many point items! I mean, I'm not surprised this run clears. This is Perfect Cherry Blossom, but this is so wasteful. Yeah, okay, this part I remember gets really messy if you shoot during it, so easy streaming if you don't. And Lily White. Why were you so high on the screen? Okay, being in the corner definitely makes this easier, but it costs a lot of damage. Probably still smart. It's something that's also something I need to keep in mind. That it doesn't matter if you're dealing more damage, if you're dying trying to do it. It's like, just play it smart. Speaking of play it smart, that wasn't. So the bomb defers a border, which immediately breaks, because, yeah, okay. The other memorization part. Ooh! That was 2 bombs in stock still. Yeah, yeah. This is what happens if you lose track of where you are. Oh, that was so stupid. Alright. There was one bullet left after that border break. Oh, that's so sad. What is happening? What am I watching? This replay has turned into a bit of a comedy. I mean, stage 4, infamous for having a difficulty spike. Probably accurate, but man. Alright, 3 lives, 1 bomb. There's Youmu's 1 up, there's the 800, there's the 1000. 6 lives for the rest of the game, that's honestly plenty, like that's simultaneously plenty, but not enough. Like, especially with how that stage 4 went with those really blindsiding deaths. Let's see, this is Lunasa, right? No, yes. Maybe? I don't know, I mix up Lunasa and Marlin. Though this fight's really interesting because it opens with a double non-spell, and that's... Is that unique to this fight? It might be unique to this fight. But yeah, because this is Perfect Cherry Blossom, having no bombs, you dodge, can make stuff up. With, you know, a good capture. And I was lucky enough to, or planning enough to get Lyrica, who's the easiest follow-up by far. Yeah, okay. Phantom Ensemble. Sure is a song. I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. It's not like a Luna. Whoa! What was that? That looked like it was just like, oh well, I guess I'm dead. That was such a stupid border break, though. I should not have done that. I should have just taken the capture. I love dodges where it's just like, you see it happen, and then you just see the person freeze, like, I lived? Good cap. And then let me guess, I do a border break intentionally on this, and that's why there's no capture? Well, considering I should be dead, but I'm not dead, it means I have nothing to do but try. And try I do. Do I redeem the stage portion? I do. Wow. That was a really nice Prism reverse fight. Wow. And now, stage 5. The stage is such a weird vibe. And while Youmu is my favorite character in the series, it's not because of her theme, it's not because of her fight, it's entirely because of her character. Which, I feel like that's... Yeah, okay, risky PSC. finally punished. I don't know, I just really like Yomu's character. She's fun. Intentional border break. I really need to check and see if the intentional border break is actually a survival tactic or not. Like, obviously it refunds you for the next border faster, but is there some longer term, like, loss there on the border after that? Oh my gosh. Risky, yeah. Oh, apparently I actually practiced stage 5. Alright. There's no way I don't border break this in this run, though, with how I've been doing everything else. Earlier than I expected, honestly, but I guess it does guarantee surviving the pattern. There's Yomu's 1-up. Bomb in the corner. Seems fair. Yeah, the very thing I was praising this run for in the earlier stages, just preemptively bombing and good resource management, that went out the window in stage 4. Alright, let's see how Yomu goes. Yeah, I definitely lost track of where those arrows were going to be, so well spotted. Talking to myself as a teenager like I can hear. Ah. Only 2 bombs left in stock, but it does mean that everything else done to try and preserve them is for nothing. Yeah, okay. I am giving no craps strategy. I respect it. This pattern is fun now. I've timed it out before. That's one of the things I used to like really trying to do, just going for timeouts and stuff. I know one thing I timed out was a King Kraken Strike, which is hilarious because I don't think I've ever actually captured King Kraken Strike, but I've timed it out. I think I also timed out Greatest Treasure before I captured it. Sneaking a little extra damage. Ooh. And that shows that this pattern's actually pretty easy to stream turn. What am I doing? Because I know going into stage 6, you really only need 1 bomb for the intro. Yeah, okay. Going to the corner there was dumb. You just don't go to the corner on this spell. You need to be aggressive about it. If you're not aggressive, you just get so bullied. Alright. Yeah, that's plenty of resources for stage 6. If I was playing this run live right now, I would not be worried. Then I'd do something stupid on Yuyuko and probably have to clutch Resurrection Butterfly or something. Yeah, stupid not to bomb that unless you are specifically trying for a perfect run. I kind of miss the short stage 6 that the games used to have. It really put all the focus in the climax on the boss and not getting there. It's not that the longer stage portion can't work, but I don't know. There's just something really nice about this last rush. You're there. Pretty sure I thought I was dead there. Alright, well, anybody who's watched all my clears, probably even they don't remember, 4-1 after accounting for the extra life. That's what I had going into Miko and 10 Desires when I cleared that game for the first time. I ended with nothing. Will Yuyuko do the same? I don't know, let's find out! Let's find out together. Yuyuko is a much easier fight than Miko, though. Yep, intentional border break. Oops. Yeah, one thing I will say, Yuyuko is, I'm not sure if she still is, but at the time she was my second favorite character in the series. And in incredibly stiff competition for like best final boss theme, Border of Life is one of the best. I have no idea what my favorite final boss theme is though. Like this is top 5 and they're just so close. There's so many good ones. It's really hard, at least for me. Ooh, risky stream time. At least for me to like separate like the emotions and like the feelings of doing the fight and what it feels like in the fight from the song on its own. Is it even something you should try to separate? I don't know. I just know that in terms of like modern era final boss stuff, Pure Furies has quite a good melody, though arranges of it are so much better than the original. In terms of originals, like every single song, literally every single song from Border of Life up until Little Princess is just so good. But in terms of like the post DDC songs, Keiki's theme, Idolatrize World, I think is what it's called. That song left me floored when I first heard it in a way. I think Border of Life is the only one that came close. Like, it's that the sheer feeling when you first hear it. Especially the intro. So, you know, Emotional Skyscraper, Cosmic Mind. I don't know, the thing about that song is that it's the calm parts that get you, and you have to survive that far. So I think in the past I didn't appreciate that song as much as I should have. Well, Border of Life is just always going. And yes, that does mean I've left out Septet for the Dead Princess. That song is overrated, and it's not even the third most overrated song in its game. You want to talk extra boss themes? Look, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here. I don't care. UNO and Was Her is not actually a good song. There, I said it. Let's see. Flowering Night is Sakuya's better theme. Mei Ling, her stage theme is overrated. Like, I've heard people say it's like, it's the best stage theme in the series, or at least the best stage 3 theme. False! Walking the Streets of a Former Hell destroys that song. Also, I just realized this Yuyuko fight was actually really good. But yeah, you want to talk like other extra boss stuff? For the longest time, my favorite extra boss theme was very easily Native Faith. I'm a sucker for fast piano. But again, like the extra boss competition, there's so many good ones. Like I respected like Reach for the Moon, Immortal Smoke. Not my favorite, but totally fair. Hartman's Yokai Girl, Necrofantasy and Necrophantasia, also, they're fine. But the one that really stuck out to me as well, Pristine Beat. I liked Pristine Beat, but Modern Era, Momoya's theme. What a stupid that doesn't even matter though. This is definitely clear at that point. But yeah, Momoya's theme, like the Princess Who Eats Dragons or something. That song goes so hard. It's so good. I didn't even mind that it took me 4 tries to clear that stage, and they all went deep into the boss. Though I will say, for the first 3, I didn't realize I could change my starting cards. And the default starting cards are not exactly very good, I think. My first attempt went really deep on that because I pulled a good card. I'm sure I'll talk about this more when I upload the clear. Because I want to upload my recent extra clears. But yeah, that was a default lives clear of Perfect Cherry Blossom that I played probably over a decade ago, just to have it. And I talked about stuff. Am I back with the entire series? I don't know. Maybe. Am I just playing the new stuff and then I'll wait until new games and just play those? I don't know. Maybe. Am I gonna get my clears and then be done? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Thanks for watching.